Hi everyone, it's Dave with Salty Cat Gaming. And in today's episode, Zach is back remotely to play more Dungeon Saga Origins. I almost said Zepisode in Zach's honor. We are playing Quest 3, Paths Forced Apart of the Trial of Tyranny module, which is the first module. As a reminder, the story so far is that the necromancer Mortibris is up to no good, exploring some ancient ruins. And so what we've done is we've tracked down this old dwarven hold, Duger's Halls, to claim the map of Dalgarath, which is where Mortibris is currently searching for something. So we just basically want to figure out how to get in there and see what he's up to by first finding this map. So let's get to questing.
The feeling of success from completing the key puzzle was short-lived. The heroes had only taken a few steps into the next room when the floor gave way below them, and they fell with it. When the dust cleared, they found themselves sitting amidst the rubble, and the party split in two. Separated by huge chunks of collapsed stone, two paths into the dark now lie ahead. They'd have to see where or if they would join up again.
We should do like a roll your own, and then we can force our paths back together because Warden gets his trusty mithril pickaxe out and starts breaking the stones that have kept us apart. Nothing can keep us apart, Dave.
Except for stone and mortar. So if you wanted to, you could move up. You can move up to his third square.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that what you want to do? And then just do an explorer?
Yeah, because that action is consuming another movement point. Is that right?
Explore? No, explore is a whole separate action. Or explore. I'm sorry. So I'm going to pop up the overlay, and then we'll click on the button.
Whoa. Okay.
So it's an exploration card.
Yeah. I'm scared. What does that mean?
That means I draw a card for you.
Whoa. Okay. And then what happens?
Stash of gold. Under a broken flagstone, you find a small wooden box containing a fistful of sparkling coins. You may choose to add 50 gold to your hoard, or remember how we did this before? There's always a risk. If you take the gold, roll a single die. On a score of 2 or less, you disturb some poisonous mushrooms that burst in your face. The exploring hero takes a single point of damage.
Oh, so there's always the chance that it goes badly for you.
Yeah.
It's early yet. Let's do it.
All right, so 2 or less.
Spores.
All right, you take a point of damage.
Damn it. I don't have a marker thing.
All right, so you need to put that in. I'll keep it out, but...
You have the cards too? You can like track along with me just to keep me from being dumb?
Yeah, I'll keep the card out.
I put a marker thing, but I may have to fetch the more tokeny type marker dealios to enhance my tracking.
So your guy's done. I could go ahead and move the elf.
Really guarded, Dave.
Yeah, I'll just move the elf up, and then that'll be it. Actually, I should have moved. Well, it doesn't really matter. We'll see how far the skeleton gets. Okay. Down here, you want to move your barbarian first? So my elf's Madriga and my wizard's Daenor.
Oh, the wizard's Daenor. Okay. Madriga and Daenor. Okay, so then let's have Orloff end up, he can do 5, and then is there any benefit in having him stop a specific there? I guess take him to that corner thing if there's no reason not to, because then maybe we would be able to have both our dudes.
Okay, I have him at the corner. And then do you want to explore? There is an explore option there.
I suppose why not before things get hectic.
Okay, I'll click the button.
Do some exploring.
Exploration card.
Dora the Explorer, or Daenor the Explainor.
What?
Is he going to elf-splain to us? Or no, he's a wizard. That's what I'm making about.
He's got a wizard at open, Harry. The hero triggers a trap and should roll a die to see which type of trap it is.
Okay.
6. It's falling rocks.
Is it going to land flat on me?
Um, if the falling rocks trap is triggered, the hero player must roll a single die. If the result is equal to or greater than their movement value, the hero suffers 1 damage. So what's your movement?
Or greater. So a 5 or a 6 for Orloff.
So only on 5 or 6 is he going to take a point of damage. So he doesn't. So Olaf goes searching that corridor. Some rocks fall on his head, but
I think it is. I think Rorden was trying to get that money. Wait, so did he get the money and then he took a point of damage, or he didn't even get the money because he was?
He took the money and then he took the point of damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you did get
He got high on the spore supply, and then but he did leave with a little sack.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why this keeps happening to your dwarves. All right. So when you triggered a trap, the AI would have switched to aggressive.
How you know?
Because it says on the card. Switches to aggressive. What we have to do to check to see if it's actually going to do an interrupt is look at the bottom card of the discard pile, which would be your gold, and there is no interrupt icon on it. If it's going to interrupt, it's the gold one, so it doesn't, but then we put it on top of the trap card. So next time it could interrupt, it would interrupt because the trap card does have that interrupt logo.
Okay.
So it doesn't. I will move my wizard then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're done. So then it goes to the Overlord's turn. Overlord! He'll start with the guy that's farthest. They're both equidistant, so it doesn't matter. And they're not going to really be able to get to us. They only have a movement of 4. So they're basically going to come around on both sides.
Oh, they both move.
Yeah. Well, they're both coming down the corners towards us. So then it goes to our turn. The AI will go back to being passive.
Passive aggressive.
So do you want this dwarf to figure out what this trap is?
Yeah, how do we do that?
You have to step on it.
What? I guess then whatever.
I don't think there's any other way to not. Actually, maybe we should do that last, because if you do that, it's gonna make the AI aggressive.
Okay, so yeah, I guess let's do that last. Can anybody shoot anybody yet? That's what we're all here for at the end of the day.
If the dwarf wasn't in the way, Madrika could shoot. But you're in the way, so I kind of need you. But I mean, let's do it this differently. What's your barbarian's movement?
Orloff has a movement of 5.
Oh, you don't really have enough movement to get to the skeleton.
Yeah, nobody has. Well, I don't have ranged, right?
No, only Madrika has ranged right now.
Okay.
So, but we kind of probably want you up there anyway, just because we don't want the wizard. I mean, I could cast a spell, but if I cast a spell, I have to use it up. I don't know.
All right, let's just have Orloff go up his 5, I suppose. He'd be right on the door, right?
Yeah. So he can go up there and stop, and then the wizard, Dan will go up behind him. And then over here, I guess we can go ahead and have your dwarf move over and see if it triggers the trap.
Rory.
Yeah.
We're giving them nicknames now, so we got Rory.
You ready?
I guess.
I think it's falling rocks.
Options. Oh, okay.
So you need to roll your movement. Let me finish these up. I got.
This is Rory. Rorden.
Yeah, Rorden. So I'll roll his move. What's his movement?
4. So 4, 5, 6 would take a point. Is that?
Yeah. So he took a point.
Dang it.
The AI will go aggressive, but I think you can finish your movement. So that was 1. Did you just want to move up into like a corner square to get out my line of sight?
Yeah, I guess so. Especially if that's more likely you'd be able to pop a shot before I'm going to get a hit. Opportunity.
All right, and then you're done. So then what we do is we check to see if the Overlord is going to interrupt, and it is, because there is the bottom card's trap.
Yeah, me.
So that means that the skeleton closest to you, no, it'd be the skeleton closest
To anybody, right?
Yeah, it's just one guy that interrupts, right? Like,
I feel like that makes sense because it's like interrupting your team's round of initiative or whatever, right?
yeah.
Activations, rounders.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's gonna probably interrupt with, so it's gonna interrupt to the closest. So the skeleton's gonna move up. I'm gonna put the interrupt token under it because it won't get to go on the Overlord's turn, and it gets to make an attack. So the skeleton has fight of 2. Do you want the white or blue dice to represent you?
You pick, since I can't really tell.
Let's do the white for us. So what is your defense?
This is on Ori, the
Yeah.
barbarian.
And it,
Defense of 2.
defensive 2, and then what's your melee?
Melee is 5.
Right, so we take your 5 dice. Then we take 2 dice for the bones. Okay, and then it needs a 1 or 2 to hit you. I'm sorry, it needs to get above a 2 to hit you.
Just 2.
And it has a special ability that if it gets 1s, it can reroll them.
Better than that or less than that for defense?
Better. So it rolled a 5 and a 2. You rolled a bunch of 1s. The 2 gets discarded, but you also have a 5. So you successfully block it.
Like the 2 is discarded because that's at my defense threshold, right?
Right.
Okay, so like a 1 and a 2 is an immediate discard. And then the 5 would be a hit, but because I have a 5, it's canceled out there as well.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'm remembering now.
Okay, so then it goes back to our turn. So then I'll have Madriga go.
Maddie.
4. So
Rory,
I'm gonna have
Maddie,
her.
and Danny.
I'm just gonna have her kind of peek around the side, and then she'll take a shot. So she has a ranged 4 attack. It's got defense 2. I have 4 dice versus 2. I need to get 3s. So I got 2 6s, a 3 versus its 1 and 4. So yeah, I mean, like
The same.
I pulverize it. So Maddie shoots down, shoots an arrow, kills the skeleton. All right. Oh, and we should have checked for an Overlord turn again, but it wouldn't have gone. We would just have flipped cards. So I'll do that now. It's bottom of our
Did I
turn.
cat whisker in the dice box?
No, I think it's just string. Oh, it actually is a cat. It is a cat whisker.
Do you keep it? Do you make wishes when you find one?
No.
Do we get an extra turn?
No.
Dang it.
All right, Overlord's turn. Overlord will attack you again. Oh no, it already went.
Allegedly.
It already went, so it doesn't get to go again. So then the Overlord is done, and it goes back to passive.
So your pew pew killed the other guy, so we just have
Yeah.
one up at the moment?
Yeah. So do you want to have your Barbarian attack it?
Yeah, I guess so. And he would still be able to move then or do something?
Yeah, you can move afterwards. I mean, he could move. He could do this and open the door if you wanted.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Yeah, it would make sense because then we're not going anywhere else yet. But then he wouldn't be able to explore that new room yet, right? Someone else would have to.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So your attack, you have 5 dice versus its 2.
Okay.
It has a defense of 2, so you have a 1 and 2, so we discard those. You have 3 3s versus its 2 5s, so it'll block 2. You don't kill it.
It's like it hit successfully, but not enough to have killed it.
Right. So then, do you want your dwarf up here to open this door?
Do we stay on passive or do we?
Sorry, no, we do go to aggressive because you attacked a minion and failed to kill it.
Okay.
And then once you're done, we check the Overlord. The Overlord does have that card that we keep rotating with for the Explorer, so it will interrupt.
Okay.
That means the skeleton will attack you right now.
Okay.
So 5 versus 2 again, but in the other direction.
Okay.
It has a 1, it can reroll. Still rolled into a 1, so it doesn't matter. Your 6 will cancel its 6, so it doesn't do any damage to you. So you two are just both fighting in the corridor. And it's activated now, so when it gets to the Overlord turn, it won't be able to activate.
Ah, okay.
All right. What do you want the dwarf to do?
Do we have him pop that door since
Yeah, I think it'd be fine.
sort of isolated still for now?
So you move 1 and then open it.
Yeah, I guess so. So that's 2 movement done, right? Because opening a door costs.
Yeah. So let me do this. So
only got 4 movement total.
So let me pop up the overlay. So you so let me see here. So overlays up.
Art overlay.
We'll zoom in a bit to make it a little bit better. So I can see with my bad eyes. And I think, yeah. So I just opened the door. There is a wraith or some kind in there. And then I don't know if this is it's a chest.
Whoa.
It's a chest in the corner. All right, so I'll pop the overlay off.
And an explore icon, the little...
There is an explore icon too, but you can't explore as long as the bad guy's in here. So there's this wraith-like creature, which is what is it? A ghost. Sorry, it's a ghost. Woo! In a treasure chest. So, but we have to kill that first. You can attack diagonally if you wanted to move in.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that because he's got 2 movement left. If he had 4, he used 1 to get to the door, 1 to open the door. He's got 2 left.
Okay, so you're going to be like this. So you're facing, because with the amount of movement you have left, you're facing like towards the ghost. And then you're going to make an attack.
Okay.
So ghost, it can move.
So he's got 4 melee, 3 defense.
The ghost can move through all revealed walls and squares, even those containing heroes and furniture. That's its special ability.
Whoa.
It's got 3 dice for combat. You have 4.
Okay.
It has a defense of 3 though. So only 4, 5s, and 6s.
Okay.
Ooh, this is gonna be rough for you.
You're rough for 2. What?
All right, so it rolled 2 1s and 4. You need 4 5s and 6s, but you got 3 3s. Your 3 3s get discarded. You have 1 6 versus its 4, but that's not enough to kill it because you need 2 successes. So it's still alive.
What'd you do that for, Dave?
I'll have Madrika can move 6, so I'll have her go next. She can put herself in the corner in this room.
No one puts Maddie in the corner.
And then she'll shoot it. I almost really feel like we need to put it down, though. I'll do lethal aim on it, which will be my feet.
Whoa, onlyfeet.com.
Oh, actually, should I use that up now?
Do we need to do like aggressive, possessive, passive?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we should have done... we should see if the Overlord's going to interrupt. And it is not going to interrupt, but it's going to flip the cards.
Okay.
Then I move into the corner. It will well, the wizard hasn't gone, so it is going to interrupt after that. I'll go ahead and attack with Maddie. How rough is this thing? Let's see here. So 4 dice versus its 3.
Okay.
And I need to get 4s or 5s, so I have 2 successes. But it has a 6, so it's going to block 1. I'm going to use her once per game ability to reroll any one of her dice when making a shoot action. And I still fail.
Yep.
I think we should switch dice. I think we should use the dark dice. They're rolling better. Okay, and then we check to see if there's an interrupt. There is an interrupt, so it only can spend 2 per round, so it'll spend a second interrupt. The ghost. The ghost. What is the ghost? The ghost is vicious. So it will. Yes, it's already engaged, so it will attack you, the dwarf. So we're gonna switch the dice up because our dice haven't been rolling well. So it gets 3 combat dice. How many? And you have 4?
Just on Rory.
Yeah.
Pardon? So melee 4, defense 3.
Defense 3. So it needs 4, 5s, and 6s on you. It fails.
Okay.
So maybe you guys, since it's incorporeal, you're just kind of like flopping back and forth. And then Dan will go, Daenor. And then he's not going to do anything because he's kind of stuck where he's at. So then, top of next turn, we go back to passive on the Overlord.
Okay.
And since there's monsters already out, no spawn points.
Okay.
All right. Did you want to make another? It'd be best if we could. I almost say Madriga should go first because if I would engage it in melee, and then I think we can get bonuses on it if we both. Yeah. So if I move up one,
Yeah.
And put it and do melee, it's going to be in the front arc of both of us. So it'll get -1 combat die.
Okay.
Make sure it's right. Yeah. So Madriga will go first, I think, this time. So that way it's in the front arc of both of us. So I get 4 dice versus it's 2 dice now because it's being flanked effectively. Oh no, I'm sorry. I only get 3 for melee. I got 2 hits versus it's one. I don't do it. So then it's your dwarf's turn.
Gotcha.
Are you able to see?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want your dwarf to do?
Well, he gets the benefit too from the proximity there, right?
Is he gonna move at all, or is he just gonna?
Well, there's any benefit. Is there any point? Because doesn't he get the buff from his friend being, huddled up, right?
Yeah. Yes. So your attack, you have 4 dice to attack with.
4 melee, 3 defense. I guess defensive.
Oh wow. 2 6s, a 5, and a 4 versus 2 2. So you kill it.
Oh, good. All right. I was like wondering if this is just gonna go.
Oh.
on.
We should have checked for the AI Overlord, but because it
okay.
when I fail to kill it, it's aggressive. But we'll wait on that. So we kill the ghost.
Okay.
I mean we can do it now. So the AI Overlord would go. That'll be the last time it can go though until we start getting hurt. It won't be able to do any more interrupts after this. It'll have the skeleton attack your barbarian.
Okay.
So the skeleton has 2 attack dice versus your 5. It does not hurt you.
Okay.
All right. Now it's your barbarian's turn.
It's in that case, like where your mage or whoever is behind the barb. Does that give you the buff too?
No.
Like is there?
It has to be your front arc and be in melee, I believe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So do you want your barbarian to attack?
We're off of aggressive or whatever at this point.
It's still an aggressive, but it can't do any more interrupts.
Okay. So then, yeah, I guess let's have the barb attack the skelly.
Only has 3. Oh, let me reroll because it only has 2 dice. All right, so you kill it.
Heyo.
All right, so you killed it. You still have movement. Did you want to open the store then?
Yeah, I guess so, because the other room was some exploring and then some treasuring, hopefully.
All right.
And we're still isolated anyway, so we might as well get on with it on this side.
Okay, so you're opening.
Or he's got a movement of 5, so he's going to spend 1 to open the door.
Okay, so there's another skeleton in there.
Damn it, Dave.
And then I can't tell what that is. Is that rubble? That's rubble.
Barney Rubble.
Rubble.
Barney Rubble. Am I not enunciating good?
I don't know what that is.
He's scared.
So you got a skeleton and some rubble on the ground. So you can still move if you wanted to.
He can't attack, right?
Correct.
No.
I mean, I could use a spell against the skeleton.
He has a movement of 4. The skeleton has a movement?
Yeah, it does. So on its turn, it will be able to get up to you otherwise.
And we're supposed to go to where the explore icon is to be able to explore?
No, if you move into the room and just do an explore action, you can explore. But you can't explore while there's an enemy in the room.
Okay, so let's put Rory in like the corner or something, I guess, if it means that your guy
Like,
can come in.
The closest corner, or do you want to go ahead and engage it? Because you could, I guess you have to stop here, but you could put your back to the wall and stop diagonally from it.
Yeah, I guess, does it matter since it's gonna...
It won't move away from you, and the good thing is if you're back to the wall, it can't attack your back. And this would still let me cast the spell. I can try to kill it this turn.
Okay, yeah, let's do it that way then.
Okay, so then I'll move Daenor. I'll just move because he can see through the door straight at him. Oh, there is. I'll use burn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it suffers a 4 dice attack. It has 2 defense. So we'll see if I actually do anything. It can reroll ones. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna use my special to reroll my one.
Oh, you can use the special more than once?
No,
The other character.
the other character used it.
Ah,
Okay, so I do kill it. So basically, it rerolled its one and would have lived. I rerolled my one and then killed it again. So,
okay.
It's dead.
You can kill me. I can kill me. Only I can kill me.
All right, so we go into Overlord's turn. So it'll spawn.
3.
So it'll spawn up here on that exploration. You're talking about the dwarf, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So then next turn, if there's still no monsters, they'll start spawning monsters.
Right. I think I'm understanding a little bit more about the function of that. It's like they don't want you to dilly-dally, right? You want to try to like keep hauling ass.
Right, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Our turn. So AI goes back to passive. One of us can search the room, which should be the treasure chest search.
Does it matter?
Well, it could be a marauding monster, so it's probably best if it's you. The door.
Okay, let's have Rory do it. Good old Rorden. What's Rorden's last name?
I don't know. It's your character. What is his last name?
Rorden Dwarfenstein.
Dwarfenstein? It sounds like you're a collection of dwarfs patched together by Dr. Dwarfenstein.
Steen.
Okay, so let's see here. Exploration card. So if it has a treasure chest in it,
Yeah.
you can take the top 2 cards from the deck of the exploration card rather than one when searching for treasure, and then resolve them one at a time.
So the explore function is the same as the exploring for treasure, or searching for treasure in this case, and it's just that you're using the explore deck. You get to draw 2.
Right. So whenever there's a treasure chest, you get to draw 2, but no, they go in order, so you resolve both.
Oh no.
So do you want, when you're searching, do you want 1 or 2 cards?
Why wouldn't you take 2?
Because there is marauding monsters in here and traps.
So you really well. I guess let's do 2.
Okay. First card, marauding monster.
Dave.
And that's a dwarf revenant. So out of the chest pops your uncle.
Great uncle zombie dwarf. Also possibly a product of the Dorfenstein.
In theory, he probably would pop up behind you
I don't like this theory.
and make an attack. So he has 4 dice. How much the combat dice do you have?
This is for Rory. Rory.
Yeah.
5 melee. I'm sorry, 4 melee, 3 defense.
Okay, but since he's in your back arc, you're only gonna get 3 defense dice.
Fine, be that way. I don't get any buddy help.
No, because it's only front arc, and he's in our back arc. He doesn't hurt you though, so you don't have to worry about that.
So we have
Then
Far
we
and Bar.
roll again. On a 5 up, another one pops up.
Oh.
Another one does not.
Okay.
And then, okay, so that was the first monster. That was the first card. Second
What was the roll again thing? That was for the...
Anytime a rotting monster pops up, you roll a die after it's done. On a 5 up, another monster joins it.
Oh, God. So they get the conga line coming at you, potentially.
All right, so I hate to tell you this, but it's a second rotting monster.
Oh, my God. I don't believe that you shuffled, sir.
I guess this one will just pop up in front of you. Maybe this one clambers out of the chest.
So we don't even get no goodies or nothing? No spores to sniff? Nothing.
No, this one doesn't get to flank you, outnumber you, because he's in our front arc, both of our front arcs. So he technically is outnumbered as well. And so if you're outnumbered, you can't outnumber somebody else.
Yep.
So he does his normal 4 dice versus your 4 dice, and he needs 4 ups to hit.
Okay.
So that's the white. So he's got 2 versus... No, so he doesn't hurt you either. Then we roll again to see if a third one joins.
Oh, my God. I don't like this at all.
It does not.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Why do you do this to us, Dave?
It's still our turn, but your turn ended for the dwarf. So
We need commenters to tell us if we're doing this right, because I don't believe Dave is shuffling right. I think he's interpreting the rules in a very liberal, cruel way.
Madrika can go. She'll turn her back to the wall, putting both the dwarfs in her front arc. And then she'll attack, I guess, the one on the right. So she gets 3 combat dice versus its 4 combat dice.
Ruh-roh.
And she needs at least a 4 or 5. No, she does not do anything. Okay. So, do you want your...
reset at some point, or does that stay?
No, if we do our recovery, our second wind, it gets recovered, then it'll get more tokens.
Oh, God. Okay. So then we're done on the Madrigal and... What is your people?
Danor and Madriga?
Maddie?
Madriga's done. Do you want your barbarian to search this other room? Explore it?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we can't get them together yet, right? So,
Yeah.
No, it's really point in...
So, exploration card. You find a healing potion.
Haha, thank God. If only it was on Rory's side, but...
You'll recover 1 health. And then he can move.
There's nothing else to do in that room, right? We just want to head toward the next door, I guess, down
Yeah.
there?
Yep.
Okay. He's got a movement of 5.
5. Yeah, I put him right outside the door.
Okay.
Where you can go. And then I'll move my wizard up. I guess my wizard can open the next door when it's ready.
Okay.
And we'll just prep it there. Okay. So then Overlord's turn. Well, the good thing is the one in front of you, like I said, won't get the additional die, but the one attacking from the rear.
Heyo.
Yeah, so the one attacking from behind you, you'll lose a die again. So we'll do that one first. So it's 3 versus... So the one from behind...
Be careful how you say it.
What's your defense?
Melee 4, defense 3, but I guess because of the bark, we only get 3, right? 3-on-3.
Well, it's
Mainly for
it's 3-on-4 because it gets 4 dice. So it does a point of damage.
Oh, great. So he's down to the 2 left.
Yeah, the next one will attack. That'll be 4v4. Man, the dice have really turned against us. What's your defense? Okay, well these 2 go away. This goes away. It will also do a point of damage.
Dang it, Dave.
And then the Overlord's turn's done, so go back to passive. Dwarf's turn. Or I imagine you want the dwarf to go. He can spin in place to at least spin, that way nothing's in his back arc.
Does it just cost a movement point or what?
Yeah, I think it just, well, I don't know if it even costs movement to spin like that, because usually you get, it'll be your move action at the end. I think you get to turn face
Because he doesn't want to move away, right? Because
right.
Freebies.
But this way,
Get the bark.
Yeah.
No more bark.
Yeah, and then which one do you want to attack? Do you want to use your feet or any of your special abilities when you attack one? Just
So him, he's just got that shield bash thing. So, I mean, we can. It just says all monsters adjacent to Rorden must move away 1 square if there is room. Monsters are moved by the hero player. No free strikes are made, however.
Well, the only thing good about that is you could reposition yourself, and then Maddie could get like an arrow shot against one of them.
Can he still move after he does the feat of shield bash?
No, because yes, I take that back. If you wouldn't move now where you spin in place, if you would do shield bash now, and it just says all monsters next to him.
Just says discard this card when used. All monsters adjacent to Rorden must move away 1 square if there is room. Monsters are moved by the hero player. No free strikes are made, however.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that and then move and then put your back to a wall.
Oh, I can still move? Oh, because you're saying that I didn't do the repositioning.
Yeah.
So
if you want to.
I guess let's do that. Yeah, because I mean, we might try to scare him. If he's gonna
so you're going to do shield bash. I'm just going to assume they both move back 1. And then do you want to move and put your back to the wall then?
Sure.
I guess the good thing there, yeah, that'd be fine. All right, and then Maddie will go, and I'll go ahead and use my lethal aim. So I add +1 to my shooting dice, and I can re-roll.
Right, or the doorway side?
On the one inside, and that way I can re-roll any dice too after I shoot it. So I'll get 5 dice
from inside the room.
I'll give versus it's 4 dice. I need 4s or higher to hit it. It hasn't, right? Because it's defense. Yeah. So I need to reroll 4 dice. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? So I missed, and she used up her feet.
Oh, that was the feat too. Dang. All right. So then now what?
I mean, most likely you're gonna die on their turn. You have 1 life left.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we'll have to wait on that. We'll have to have the other guys go and see if we can help out or catch.
They don't have any interrupty things or whatever happening yet?
No, because we haven't used that second wind again. We have to use the second wind.
Because they don't have tokens anyways.
Okay, so let's have Daenor go, and Daenor can open the door. That's really bad luck. I mean, like 4 2s.
I don't know what you're doing to us, Dave, but it sure seems like you're not on our team here.
Maybe you're not on my team.
I'm here from many miles away.
Here I am. All right. So we find a room. There's another explorer token and another or skelly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you could get to it this round. So let's do this. I'm gonna move up my wizard to get within hand to hand, and I'll attack. And I have 2 dice versus it's 2 dice. And I need 3s. I killed it.
Whoa.
All right. So then, I forgot to push. You wouldn't be able to see the action. So the wizard moved up, attacked this one down below, killed it. Barbarian's turn.
I guess have him go with. Can he make it in there and do the explorer?
Yeah.
Orloff has movement of 5.
Yeah. We'll put your back to the wizard though. When you do the explorer, you won't move 5. You'll move 4 in. Put your back to the wizard.
Okay.
That way, if it is a marauding monster, it won't matter.
Okay.
I draw a card. You get a potion of resistance.
This is on Orloff now.
Yeah, if you drink it.
Orloff again, because
All right.
it does +2 to the defense.
Yeah.
Not the number of die, not the. Or no, the value.
Your defense roll. So it adds to your combat value. It's kind of it should say to your combat rolls.
It rolls like the 5 dice because of his melee number, but then he would have the 4 defense for that.
No, he would have +2 to those 5. So the max is 6 on here, by the way. Just so you know. So the +2 would add to his 5.
Oh,
because that's the roll, but he only can add 1 because your die you have 5 dice, so he can't go more than 6.
So he just gets an extra dice and it still the same defense value.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
And then we're done. So it's the Overlord's turn again.
All Dave.
So mindless.
For the Revenant too, it has the same qualities. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like what we're gonna do with them. So the first one's gonna move up and attack. We'll have that one attack you, but it is outnumbered. Let me see if it matters.
How come it's outnumbered? Oh, because it's gonna be in between us.
It's gonna be in both our front arcs without its buddy there yet.
For arcs.
So it's only gonna get 3 dice versus your 4 defense.
Okay. Well, 4 melee, 3 defense, right? For Rory. Or do you get the 4 defense because of
You get your 4 combat dice.
Right.
It has to get 4 or above to be successful.
because of the +1 to the defense?
No, because your defense is 4, or your defense is 3. So you get a -1 because it's outnumbered to its dice.
Got it. -1. Oh, okay, got it.
So it does do one. It has 1 success. Then the other one will move up.
Wait, I'm down on that on my knees thing, right? Because that was his last.
Oh, that was the last hit point?
I think I'm on it though.
Oh, are you? You have at 5 damage?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, next turn you'll have to use your revive token.
Dang it. So I'm like down on my knees, huffing and puffing.
Right.
Sad like.
So the other one will come in and attack me. I'm outnumbered now. So that means I only have 2.
Oh, when I go down on my knees, I can't contribute nothing, I guess.
Yeah.
Man.
But it had a horrible roll. But it was actually, even though it was horrible, it was still good enough to do 1 point of damage to me.
Dang it.
So Madrigal will go with that one. All right. So we're back at the top of the turn.
Aggressive or passive or whatever.
So then it's passive at the top of the turn. So your token will go back on it though. So it can be, it does have an interrupt now. Yeah. So basically you lose your turn, but you stand back up.
Oh, I lose my turn too. Dang. So we can go ahead and just do that first, since then we don't have to worry about Rorden at that point.
Yeah, so he recovers, stands back up. I mean, I'm going to have to attack. I only have 2 dice versus its 4.
What?
I do not hurt it because I'm not very good in melee and it outnumbers. No, it doesn't outnumber me. Let me reroll. 3 dice versus its 4. I need... It blocks. Man, we're having a hell of a time with these guys. Okay. Next will be, I guess I could have my wizard spend his...
Aggressive or passive?
Oh yeah, failed to kill it, so it'll go to aggressive. We'll check the bottom card. It's the trap card, so we'll use this token to activate one of the dwarves. The dwarf will attack Madiga because I'm now the weaker of the two. I have 3 attack dice to its 4. This... My defense is what? My defense is 3. It does do a point of damage to me.
Oh my god.
But one of them went, so that'll be the only interrupt that's available.
Okay.
For this other door, I could have... all right, so Madrigal will go up and then open up the one door. So I have the overlay up. So that'd be 4. I move at 5, so this would be perfect. So I open this up. There's the skeleton archer in there.
Oh.
We're gonna move this down now.
I just wanted to be able to get our team together here so we don't get murder-lated.
I mean, those 2 in that one door might get murder-lated. All right, let me go back to... Okay, so where this table's at, it's technically up. There's a wall here. I might be able to put a token down.
We still can't get our peeps together. This is not great. This is only supposed to be the 2nd mission or the 3rd? Where are we at on this?
This is the 3rd. But if you remember, Hero Quest had some stuff where like we just died. But so there's a hallway basically, and there's a skeleton archer down. I can move this over here. Over here. So it's the barbarian's turn.
Well, we can keep him out of line of sight, but get him closer because there's a trap there too, right?
Yeah, there's a trap there. I can move you closer, like right, like you'll be like right, one step outside the door. The skeleton archer,
out of line of sight at least.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of initial line of sight, but he has a movement of 4, so he'd move in and then shoot you.
Okay.
But at least then he'd be past the trap.
Okay.
All right. So, we're done. Overlord's turn. Overlord will have that one dwarf attack Madriga, so it gets 4 dice to my 3. Okay, so 4 dice to 3. Madriga blocks it, oddly enough. That one's activated. This other one...
Take them in.
Then the mindless zombie will step 4 in towards the barbarian and shoot. It's got range 3 versus your 5.
This is the archer?
Yeah. And it can also reroll a 1 when it gets one. So it does. It rerolls into a 1. You block it. So nothing.
Okay.
Overlord's turn's done. It'll go back to passive.
Oh, you already did the other 2. You did the 2 in the one room?
Well, the one already went on an interrupt action, so it couldn't go again.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So, do you which room do you want to do the dwarves again to see if we can kill one?
Yeah, I mean we gotta see if those guys are gonna survive this. So yeah.
We'll have...
Which one is more likely to be killed?
They're the same.
Oh. All right. Well, Rorden's got the melee 4.
All right, rolling.
He's already used his feet, so he's already.
You killed it. You killed one.
Oh, thank God.
So then Madrigal will go, because then she can, since we outnumber it, it'll be -1 dice. So it'll be 3 versus 3. So she's got 2 hits, a 6 and a 5. It would block 1, but not block the other, and I need to do at least 2 damage, so she doesn't kill it. But at least now it's outnumbered with both of us, so it's gonna have a harder time. You want the barbarian to go to kill the skeleton?
Yeah, I guess let's try to get whatever we can get done with here as far as our threats.
All right. So you have 5 dice versus its 2. Well, I rolled double 6s though, but you got 2 6s. What's its defense? Its defense is only 1. Yeah, you murderized it.
Okay, thank God.
You had to move to do that, so you're done.
Yeah, he's done. Okay.
I mean, if we're in a hurry to try to get with our buddies, Daenor. No, I can't get to the trap. 1, 2.
We don't even know. That's the thing. Is like, this might keep us separate. What is it? A path forced apart or something?
Yeah, in this there's this big area up here that is all blocked off as well.
Big area.
Big area. The Overlord's going to attack. It's outnumbered, so it's going to get less dice. It's only going to get, the dwarf's going to get 3 dice and it'll attack me because I'm the most wounded. So it'll be 3 to 3. And I have defense 2. So 6s are going to cancel. Oh, it's still going to hit me. I'm barely alive, but I am alive.
You have like 1 pip above the skull, or where?
Yeah, basically. Then it's our turn again. So do you want to try to finish off this dwarf?
Yeah, please.
All right, so we'll have your dwarf go. So it'll be 4 dice versus its 3. You need 4 5s and 6 8s.
Okay.
You did not. Madrigal will go.
Okay.
So it'll be 3 dice versus 3. Madrigal kills it.
Hey, finally.
So
Rory took a beating. He's not doing it. He's got blood in his eyes or something. He's got like a swollen lip. I don't know what's holding him up, but he's not doing good.
Madrigal tells Rory to never search for anything again. And then she goes ahead and moves out the door since she had movement left after all that. All right, Barbarian, do you want the, I mean, I guess the wizard can try to trigger the trap, and then that way the Barbarian can keep exploring this new...
Sure.
All right, so 1, 2, I'll flip it over. It's going to be the Falling Rocks. So my turn ends. The Overlord will go to aggressive, but there's nothing to be aggressive about. And then on my movement is 5, so it needs a 6? Oh, okay. I did roll 6, so I take a point of damage.
Dang it.
And then your Barbarian's turn, so you can move 2 up to the door.
The traps are like unavoidable. Like there's no disabling traps or whatever. It's just like the roll chance.
Yeah. Is it a trap or yeah? Because since there's yeah, basically.
But they're oneers. Like they're once and done.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
So it's 2 to the door. You want to open the door?
Yeah.
All right. So that'll be a 3rd movement to open the door.
Okay.
There is. I'm sorry. Before you open it, there is an explore. There is an explore icon if you wanted to try to explore instead.
Like in the hall there or what have you.
Yeah.
Shall we? He's only got 2 potions and full health. So
I mean, you could move. You could move up and put your back to the door, and then that way it can't attack you from the front arc, and then do an explore. The only thing that'd be good about that is there could be something on this desk.
Okay.
Like there can be like.
Do it.
Okay.
I don't know. If we look at it separately, that team, like that pair, is doing much better. So I guess it's less risky. But the other team has got the ever living dwarf beard kicked out of them.
So I hate to tell you this, but dwarf beard shows up again.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be your front arc, so it'll get less dice. So it'll be 3 versus your 5 dice. It'll attack. It does not do anything against the ferocious barbarian. Then we roll a die, and the second one doesn't show up. Oh, and I need to show you the actual. I keep not displaying that. So this is where I put him like right in front of you. He comes out of the wall, swinging axes.
He had moved and explored, so he can't attack or anything, right?
Well, he attacks right away. Oh, you mean you're
My guy.
yeah, he can't. Correct. So, but the wizard triggered the trap, so they're both done. All right, so then it's Overlord's turn. The dwarf will attack again.
You keep saying the dwarf, but the baddie, right?
The baddie, the undead dwarf. It's called a dwarf revenant.
Right, the revenant.
It doesn't do anything.
I got.
Okay, and then it goes back to us.
But we should kill that thing first before doing anything else, right?
Yeah, but let's have Daenor try it first. That way
we move our other peeps up.
I mean, we can move our other peeps. That'll be easy enough. Madrigal goes 6, so 3.
There's like nothing happened up there, really. We're not even going to get to
Yeah.
that, I don't think.
You move 5 or 4?
This is Rorden. 4.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so I moved them. They're not going to quite get to that other door. They'll get close, but...
Okay. All right, so now down to the Revenant area.
Yeah, let's have Daenor try to kill it first, just because...
Okay. Muddy system going, right?
It's got to be really lucky, though. Either that or you can cast a spell and try to kill it.
We've got the Frark buddy system thing, right? Outnumbered or whatever.
He does.
Okay. So whatever way you think is more gooder. Most goodest. More gooderest.
We'll just do a regular attack. So I'll do. It's gonna be 2 versus 3. My 2 dice versus 3.
Okay.
I rolled well, but so did it, so it blocked. And then your guy, I'm assuming, is going to attack.
Yeah, we want to get rid of this thing. Don't like it.
So that was a 2, so I missed. You don't quite kill it.
Or
All right. Into that turn, so now it'll strike back on its turn against... it probably would actually attack me because I'm the weakest. It's mindless. Yeah, I think it would attack me, Daenor. Because I have 2 defense, it's going to have 3 attack.
okay.
It does hit me, but then my... Oh, this only works for... Okay, so he takes another point of damage. Then we'll go back to our turn. I'll move the dwarfs. All right, you're
8 or out on the pips.
He can take 2 more damage before he dies.
He's on the middle blue one, the most middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I moved your dwarf.
Right. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna move Madriga down 1. I'm kind of afraid to open the door. Because she only has 1.
Low on it.
Yeah, she's super low on health, but she could shoot.
Do you want her to even be at the door then and just wait for Rory to get up there or what?
I'll just wait for Rory to get up there.
Okay. Rory's already moved. That's as far as he can go. And then
Yeah.
Maddie's already moved and we're putting her. Is it her? The elf is in her?
Madrigal.
Hey then. Snail self.
All right. So you know what? Daenor is going to use a spell because he's tired of being hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a
Heal or spell attack?
spell attack. So 5 dice versus a 3. 5 dice attack. It has. Are you kidding me? It survived. Yeah. So I'm assuming your 5 dice attack, the barbarians.
Do it. Ori is gonna marry.
You killed it.
Oh hey. Shoot, we have Rory, Ori, Maddie, and what's our other one? Oh, Danny.
Okay, so you killed that dwarf.
Yeah.
You still have your movement. I don't know if you wanted to open the door or not.
Well, what would happen if we don't? Because it's gonna kick the spawn thing right away, anyways, right?
Yeah, it'll spawn a monster otherwise behind us. If there's
So I guess let's say let's say it's better to know what's in front of us rather than having to contend with what will now definitely appear behind us as well, right? So
All right,
just
so
pop
you
that door.
spin around for your movement. Then you pop the door,
Spin me right round.
baby, right round, like a record.
Need like sound, all these sound drops.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to put a second. There's another door. I didn't show that. There's 2 doors apparently. I'll put it down now. Yeah.
The whole thing.
So we have a bookshelf. Someone likes to read. We have a ghost.
Bookshelf mean anything or just obstacle wise?
It does block line of sight.
Okay.
We have a treasure chest,
thing.
and then we have it's an arrowless ghost, and then we have it's a searchable area.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's got to treat the same as that last room where you can either pick 1 or 2 cards thing.
Right. The only bad thing about drawing a ghost is, well, it only has a move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, wouldn't be able to do that. So okay. So the Overlord's turn. The ghost can go through walls. Oh, let me keep forgetting to drop that. There we go. So the ghost would go through this wall, and they would just go right to the barbarian.
Okay. Is it Frark or no Frark?
What? It'd be still your front. It would try to move behind you if it could, but it doesn't have enough movement to be able to successfully do that. I'm not sure. 1, 2. Oh, it could do your rear arc. So it'll be 4 versus 3.
God, David.
It does nothing. It rolled 3 ones.
Oh, good. I don't get like extra stuff because of the ones.
No. All right.
You want a new car?
The Overlord's mood won't matter until it actually gets some tokens to spend.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna move your dwarf first. He's only gonna move 3 this turn because the next turn he can move up to open the door.
Okay.
Madrigal, stay where she's at.
Okay.
I'm assuming your barbarian spins around.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, actually, how many dice does it have? It has 3 dice. We could see if Daenor could take it out.
It might spawn another though, right? Or no, it wouldn't because even if it went aggressive, it's got a token.
Yeah. So I'll attack it. I have 2 dice versus 3.
Allegedly.
Oh wait, I rolled the wrong one. I did the wrong dice. There we go. 2 dice versus 3. I did not. You spin around. It'll be -1 die, so it'll be 2 dice versus your 5 dice. You rolled 3 6s, a 5, and a 4. So no matter what, you basically spin around, just take the ghost's head off, make it ectoplasm soup.
Yeah. But then nothing else changes right now, right?
Right, but because now it's going to go in the Overlord's turn because we're all done.
Yeah.
And then the Overlord is going to spawn.
Spawn point. Right.
Yeah. So it will spawn a marauding monster. Does that activate right away?
Wait, it doesn't do the spawn point. It just spawns a thing.
Correct. So it will just spawn a marauding monster, which will be the dwarf, and it spawns. Here, let me move this back. So because we still have people on this board, it spawns here, all the way back here.
Wait, there's people on this board. Oh, got it.
Yeah, they're still on this board.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Got it. That square. Got it.
But it doesn't activate this round. It just spawns it.
Okay.
Okay, it goes back to our turn.
Why does this seem like we've engaged hard mode somehow, Dave?
I know. I think we were just unlucky with that double revenant draw. So it's 2 for your dwarf to go to this door. Do you want to open it then?
Yeah, I guess so. We might as well see if we can get them some distance from the new friend, and we'll have to deal with whatever's in these new rooms. Not that, so.
Another Skethy. And another door.
But he'd be able to take one more step in?
1, 2, 3. He could take a step in.
More cost. Yeah.
4.
And then he can attack angular?
Yep.
Well, then opening the door costs 1, right?
Yeah. So you can do it because you can move 4.
Okay.
So it's gonna be 2 dice versus your 4 dice.
Wait, can't see nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Tell him.
Yeah, I'm bad about keeping that overlay up. Okay, so he went in to the room, so you can attack diagonally.
Okay.
You killed it.
Oh, thank gosh.
Madriga can then go in. I could search the room. There is an explorer icon there. You think I should try it?
Yeah, what's your health on Maddie right now?
1.
Oh. I mean, I guess. I mean, what's the down? So each character has that revive thing, but
Yeah.
they only get the 1 use of the revive thing?
Yeah, but it'll become an interrupt token for the Overlord once
Right. What happens if they go down again?
they're dead for this scenario.
Oh, they're dead.
I mean, like, well, we can continue using them, but like, you don't get any XP for the.
Because you got to go and recruit a new guy in town or something.
Yeah. Version 2.
Also be named Danny or whatever.
So I'll go ahead and search. So it's an explore card. Trap.
Oh my god. All right, what is with this? Dave, do you have the right deck of cards out? What the hell?
Gas trap.
Oh,
Let me turn off the overlay. There we go.
art mom.
If it's equal to or less than my armor, I'm fine. My armor is 2. So I take a point. All right, so that will kill her. Yeah.
God.
The Overlord's gonna go to aggressive, and it'll now have a token. And then-
Madriga got farted to death.
Yeah, she walked in. Maybe it was those mushrooms that you ran into, and it just gassed her.
Maybe the mushrooms that Rory was snorting gave him gas.
Maybe this is Rory's fault. Checking the bottom card though, it's a stash of gold, so it won't use it now. So it'll be the barbarian's turn if you want the barbarian to go in there and search.
Sure.
Or the wizard could also do it if the barbarian wanted to. Let's have the wizard do it. Yeah, let's have Danny because he can go right here. Like we'll put us back to the barbarian.
Okay.
And then I'll do an explorer.
Oh God, this is your infamous explore deck.
I'm not going to do 2 though with the treasure chest. I can choose just to do 1.
Oh, cool.
Trap.
Oh my God, Dave, we need a new game.
It's a gas attack again. And it does a point of damage. All right, and then your barbarian 1, 2, 3. You can go 3 to the door. Do you want to open the door? That'll be 4. You'll have 1 more movement after that.
Wait, was he? He was at the other door, right? So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he can go diagonal.
To the door.
What?
Wouldn't it be 4 to get to the door?
He did. He went diagonal.
Oh, you can move diagonal?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I've been miscounting this whole time. But yeah, let's do that, I guess.
And then so you have 2. Do you want to open the door?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna pop up the overlay.
Art.
All right. So, nothing in there but another door. I assume you're gonna want to go in 2 or 1, because that'll be 5.
Sure, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, just the 1 door in there, nothing else. Okay, so Overlord's turn.
Great.
Oh, we were supposed to check if it was going to go again, but it doesn't really matter. So this little guy is going to go 1, 2. Oh, 4 doesn't move. 3, 4. It's going to be a while before he catches up to us.
Can we? That's a criticism of these games. How come we can't close and lock doors behind us?
Maybe they all have keys. Madrigal will stand back up on her turn, but she can't do anything.
Okay.
And then I imagine you want the dwarf to continue on.
Yeah, I guess so.
So he'll go 2 to the door.
Okay.
Then he'll open the door.
Okay.
All right. There's 2 more doors and
Archer.
an archer.
This really is sure seems like hard mode. Good gosh.
There's a door here and a door there. He only has 1 more movement, so I guess he can go into the hall and just kind of stop. Here, I'll pull that overlay on down. Zach?
Yeah.
So he just moves in. He's just going to stop there. The bad guy's right here.
Archer's going to be like that other room, like symmetry-wise, where it's going to move on up, but I don't think it'll get a shot off.
Okay.
Or something. I don't remember now.
All right. Then it's the wizard can go. I'll just move 5 back to here, and then your barbarian. 1, 2, 3 diagonal. Do you want to open this door?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess.
Uh-oh. So then let me flip back the overlay off. Let me all right.
Oh my God.
Stairs. Pillars. There is a trap in this square.
Overlay was though, was it?
What?
I think it was over 1 more set to the right.
No, because this icon was in the overlay. It has the arrow pointing to where the trap is.
Oh.
Oh no, it is. I'm sorry, it is 1 over. Yep, you're right.
Gosh.
Spiral stairs for exit. 6 zombies. I assume you're gonna stay where you're at.
Is there another door somewhere? Like, how do we get our other teammates out of this joint?
I don't see any other doors. So I don't.
Crap. The people that got the beat up the worst have got to take the long way.
I don't. There should be something though. I mean, I guess we'll see. Maybe there's a secret door.
Oh my God. I don't like this at all, Dave.
But I'm assuming your barbarian is just staying there.
I guess. I mean, I don't know what else the heck we would do here.
I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, because we'll have to take them like 1 or 2 at a time. Next round, though, you could attack over there, back up 1, and then the wizard could come in here, so it can't. That way, we get 1 at a time, and we'll over. Yeah, that might be better.
Optimal funnel, yeah.
Okay.
So then, what do we need to do then? Because had the wizard gone?
Yeah, the wizards went. So now it's going to go into the overlord's turn.
Oh, great, cool, awesome, thanks.
So we'll do the skeleton first because the skeleton moved down.
You should register that domain too.
What?
davesfault.com.
Zach Spear. I'm going to do Zach Spear. Yeah, he's going to pop a shot. So he's got 3 dice versus your 4 defense. He can reroll 1. He does do a point.
Like 3.
He does do a point of damage to you.
To Rorden, great.
Yep.
So he's down to. Okay.
He's not down. He's down 1 point health. The zombies, I'll just move them all. So the zombies, they only have a move of, well, they have a move of 4. So this one, like, we'll just do 1. I'll just move them all first because they're all just gonna like
Pile in.
Yeah. So they're all just kind of swarming the door. The one that's on you, it would have moved in to attack first, so it won't get its buddy to help. But it will next time. So it gets 2 attack dice versus your 5. You're fine.
Okay.
And then it goes back to our turn. So do you want to do your dwarf? Want to attack the archer first?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we got it.
Okay. So that's 4 dice versus it's 2.
Okay. There's no traps up in that hall or whatever, like the other one had.
It's not. and you kill the archer.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Then Madrigal will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she'll move up beside the dwarf.
Okay.
All right. So Barbarian, I'm assuming you're going to attack the.
Yeah, we want to attack and then back up one is your idea?
Yeah, that way, because if the wizard moves up into this square here, only one of them could come out. Well, it could attack that. No, I take that back. It could attack diagonally through the door, right?
That I don't.
Yeah, I don't think. I think you should stay where you're at.
Okay.
So 5 dice versus its
Okay.
2. You got. Yeah, you killed it.
Hey.
Then Daenor will move up beside you.
Okay.
And then he's gonna cast
Dingleberry.
he's gonna cast Healing Spring on himself, so he'll heal 2,
Hey.
and then he'll be done. And then it's gonna be the zombie's turn. So the first one will move up and attack. It's 2 attack versus your 5. It fails. This one's gonna move and attack diagonal.
Oh, they get to attack diagonal? Okay.
Yeah, and they have a special mob rule, so it will get +1 to attack you. So it'll get 3.
Why are you helping them, Dave?
You're still fine. Then this one's gonna move up and attack. So now I'll get 4 dice to your 5 for that one. Because of mob rule. Alright.
Oh, because it can also get the diagonal from that side.
Yeah, they basically each add as you count, you get a +1 for every other zombie
Oh, jeez.
adjacent to the hero. It does a point of damage too.
This is Orloff taking a point?
Yeah.
That's the first time. So to make sure I'm doing this right, because like I said, I think that first time for Rory, I didn't maybe. If the tracker is supposed to be on green and you would move it down, like from the very start?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think I didn't do that right for Rory. So we may have been Zach cheating.
That's fine. I mean, like,
Counteract
we're
all
just-
the Dave cheating.
we're just playing for fun. Oh, I forgot to move the bad dwarf last turn, so I'm going to move him up.
What are you talking about playing for fun? No, man, that's for
He moved
money.
up.
This tournament.
All right.
Or something. WIS, something like that. I don't know. International Gaming Commission.
All right, well, just send me the money whenever you have it.
I don't have any, so I thought this was winning money opportunity, not costing money.
It pays. It pays for fun. All right. So the Overlord's turn. I'm gonna move him. So I moved him once. He should have moved up last turn. We forgot, so he'll move up again.
What?
So that's the one behind us.
Can you get lost or something? I mean, geez.
Then it's gonna be our turn. Do you want to go ahead and have him move to this door and open it?
I guess so. Is there any reason not to? Considering?
I mean, we gotta get to the steps one way or the other.
Yeah, I guess no reason to wait then. Wait, isn't that like the possibly isolated room? Oh, God,
I mean, we don't really know. There should be a secret door, I would think. Like, there's got to be some way for these characters to reunite. So then let me...
Hell.
So there's supposed to be a table, but I got a torture rack there. And then there's a skeleton here. So you went 1, 2, 3. You could go into the room for 4 if you wanted, but you won't be able to attack it.
Would it make any sense to like have him step? Wait, he can only take one step in, so not diagonally to put his back in the corner.
Yeah.
Whatever you think is better.
If you moved in 1, Madrika can then go up behind you, and I think she'd have a shot, but this table's going to -1 from her dice.
Oh.
So I think that's fine.
You
No.
can shoot past me, but whatever works for you.
Well, she's shooting diagonal, is what she's doing, because it's a straight diagonal. So you're not blocking her line of sight, diagonal.
Okay.
But it does go through the table square, so that's, I think, -1 to her attack.
Okay.
So it'd be 3 versus 2.
Okay.
She killed it.
Oh, cool.
So she comes in. She comes in shooting. All right, over here. What?
She came in blasting.
So you're attacking back.
This is back to Ori versus Zombs.
Yes, but you're outnumbered
What? No, I'm not.
because it's 3
He
versus.
hasn't yelled at his feet yet. Would this be an opportunity for that?
What's your feat?
He has like that daisy chaining attack opportunity thing. Use this card as a fight action before any dice are rolled and then discard it. Fight as normal. Then, if the monster is removed, move up to 1 square, then immediately fight again. Continue
Yes,
this.
it would be.
There are no monsters.
Yep. So which one of the 3 do you want to attack first?
Does it
Right.
Matt? I think he has to do the middle one if it's that he has to move to continue attacking.
It says move up to, so you don't necessarily have to move. It says move up
Oh,
to.
so that it doesn't matter, I guess.
All right, so if you're going to use your
whatever way
feet,
makes sense for you tracking since I can't manipulate anything.
well, we start with the one on the left.
Dealer's choice.
Let's start the one on the left. You are outnumbered. So it's going to be 4 dice versus
Reality is but a suggestion.
2. Can you re-roll ones once a game
I don't know where I would find that.
on your card or on the?
The special? Oh, crap. I didn't even pay any attention to any of that. Once per game, Orloff can re-roll any one of his dice when making a fight action.
You should do that now to try to.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, do you need to? Yeah, you need to.
All right, so any one
All right.
dice once per game.
Okay, so re-rolling, you use that, you killed it.
Okay, so then I get to continue the melee.
Yeah. We won't have you move on that one, so you'll continue attacking.
Okay.
You killed the second one.
Yay! All right, so we continue this.
Do you want to move on that one? Did you want to move up? You could move up now.
As long as I'm avoiding this trap and then whatever else. So, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, so you move up.
Fingers crossed, Dave.
You killed this one.
Hey! Okay.
You could move up again if you really wanted to, and it would still avoid the trap.
We want to keep the daisy chaining going. That's the whole point.
But you want I'd keep your back to the door because you don't want the zombies game behind you.
You don't want to continue the attack.
You can't.
3?
The only way you can continue the attack is if you move diagonally onto the trap.
I can't get to the guy by just going straight to that one.
No, because if you just go straight up, there's nobody beside you.
Yeah, but it's. Oh wait, is it? He can only move one.
It says right up to 1.
Move up to 1 square. Oh yeah. Okay.
You could move diagonal and risk the trap and attack another one.
Let's do it.
Okay.
That's the whole point of that daisy chain.
It's not a trap. It's not a trap. And then you attack again.
Okay, let's do it. Come on, fingers crossed.
5 dice, tits 2. You killed it. You could move again.
Let's do it. When that team finally gets back together, Ori's going to be covered in like guts and stuff. And they're going to be like, what the hell?
You killed it. So the barbarian just kind of like go rampages, roars, I guess, and just goes nuts, killing all of them.
That's this thing called unstoppable. So he just Conan the Barbarian, like rage murdered everything in sight.
So then I guess the wizard will go. I'll just go right here, and then I'll search the room.
Does he just like peek around the corner, like, what the hell is just happening here?
Probably. He heard all that scream. Oh, I guess zombies wouldn't scream. He just like, yeah, they wouldn't be screaming. It wouldn't be blood either, because it'd just be body parts, maybe like
Well,
coming
if we
out.
had subtitles for our sound effects, it would just say squelching intensifies or whatever kind of gross sound effects.
I see the upper half of a zombie like come flying out of the room, but still have his like intestine going back into the room, and slowly he's like barbarians like using the intestines to drag it back in the room. It's trying to fight to get away, and like
an intestinal slinky or
Yeah.
yo or something.
Yep.
Oh God.
All right, so I'll search
Where's your imagination, Dave? God.
So Danar will search. Let's see if there's anything good.
Whoa, Dave. Tell him, Mom.
Oh, that's an adventure complete.
What? What a strange mechanic.
Is that how that works? If we just search the final room?
I mean, I guess I can't complain because we took quite a beating on the other half, but it's really weird that it's just like, you did it. Well, dang, talk about the final. I completely forgot about my special, so I could have even done one with Rory earlier. And I guess I'll say that was covering up my mistake in my mishandling of his damage tracking. Because he has the special Stalwart. Once per game, Rorden can reroll any one of his dice when defending an attack. So let's just say he had done that at one point, and so that my mishandling of his health tracking was actually expended his special at some point in the past.
That's fair. The only thing is do we want to search the rest of this dungeon just to make sure?
I mean, we're allowed to. Like, we don't have to.
I mean, I don't think we have to exit there if we don't want to.
Well, okay. However you want to do it. We may have some more fighting to do because of finding mobs and rooms and/or the explorer things, but
that's fine. Because Madriga and right, these two haven't gone. The other two haven't gone yet
during this activation.
Or did they? No, they did. I'm pretty sure they did. So let's clear out the entire map, and then we'll go up to the next level.
We still have a Revenant behind us. Is that true?
Yeah. So on the Overlord's turn, he gets up to there.
Okay.
And then it's our turn after that.
Did we explore that room?
No. Did you want to explore it?
I mean, I guess that's
we did do the hallway.
To do that.
Oh, we didn't do the hallway either. I don't think.
Yeah, there's like the little hall down the bottom before the big room for the lower half, and then the upper half. I'm not sure where we're at, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could explore all these. So, do you want your dwarf to explore the green room?
Yeah. They better have everything that's on my rider if we're talking about green room.
Bag of gold.
Hey, you just did the one draw, not the two draw?
There's no treasure chest.
Oh, got it.
Okay, so if you take the bag, we have to roll a die.
Okay. I mean, I guess we want to take the bag, right? That's the whole point of continuing on with this.
And I rolled a 1, so that triggers your turn immediately ends, and the Overlord may open the next closest door. So you will get the gold though. So the gold's 25. So you've gotten, I think the other one's 35. So you've gotten 60 gold so far. And the Overlord will trigger this door opening, but there's nothing in it.
So that thing kicked open the next door, even though we didn't go to it yet, but that there wasn't a baddie in there. So it's just sort of like a door opened.
Right. If there was a bad guy, it would have activated.
Got it. Okay.
Then I clicked the button already, but the elf's gonna move up with her back to the door. Okay. And then she'll do a search as well. I already clicked the button by accident. She found nothing.
The explorer that's in that corridor or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do you want
can we do anything with the guys down by the spiral staircase, or they're just
if the barbarian wants to go 1, 2, 3, he can go back in here and search this room, explore this bottom room.
I guess if that's something for them to do, because like the only thing for them to do, right? We did everything else down there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
You found another potion of resistance.
Hey, you're gonna have to transcribe like what I have this into some journal thing on your end, I suppose. So he's got 2 now, right? Same potion of resistance.
Yeah, I'll have to get I'll have to transcribe. So okay. And then
I think he was the one pip down.
and then the wizard. Let me pull the 4. Oh, I forgot to put the door in. That's here.
Just getting the old team back together, huh?
I guess. Yeah. So the wizard will just go ahead and open this door. Just to have it open.
Okay.
I'll just. That way it's a clear pass through for our buddies. So then there's only one more
In that new room, right? Is the last explore deal?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And that's all of us. So then it goes back to the Overlord. The Overlord does have an interrupt, but it doesn't. If only one guy on the board, it's not going to matter too much. The Overlord will get here.
Okay.
Then it goes back to us.
Okay.
Madriga can try.
Rory run away so that it just keeps the distance. We probably don't have to even engage that thing if we play our cards right, or do we need to fight it?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, it will get to you this turn, no matter what you do.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess you can come out diagonal. If you came out diagonal, you could. Yeah, we could run away. I could have the elf move like 1, 2, 3. She can move down here and just search this
The
room.
last explorer thing, yeah.
And then after that,
We might have another monster depending, but if there's no reason to have to deal with that last one, or at least not yet. Whoa.
it's a secret door. But this didn't go away either, unless it's the same thing over and over again. Might be the same thing over and over again. All right, and then so if the dwarf goes 1, 2, 3.
Maybe it doesn't go away until you open the secret door.
Oh, that's true. So he can almost get to the secret door.
Okay.
Then we could have Daenor come in, go 2, and open the secret door.
Okay.
And then step 1 in, I guess.
Well, what is that thing?
Oh, it's a pool of water.
What does that do?
You wash your face.
Cool. Skincare.
All right, quest complete. So, yeah, that was rough. That was really rough. I actually thought more. I thought we were gonna have some character. Well, they did almost die. I mean, Rorden and Madriga with that double Revenant draw. That was rough. That was pretty rough. And that they're just kind of sitting there fighting back and forth and not doing much.
Blood rough.
Yeah. So I'm
Dave, because Dave's always like, open that door, touch that rock, poke that monster.
I mean, I thought it was pretty. I actually feel a lot more challenged in this game as far as like I might die than I do in Hero Quest.
Yeah, it's definitely getting to be sketchy moments more often, and we're only at 3 things in. So.
Yeah. So I mean, we're doing okay. We got through. We got some magic items. In case we didn't discuss it before, we did it wasn't a pool of water. It was a portal. So we did let ourselves get the item that was behind the portal. It'd be nice if it was a slightly different the tokens because it looks like a pool of water. If the token was different, like to represent a portal,
And more door-like and less puddle-like.
yeah, a door like a type of door would have been good, like a type of door icon or something where maybe it goes diagonal in the square.
Actual graphic from Portal, so like a little.
Or that, yeah, like the yellow and the red, yeah. But I'm enjoying it.
See that.
Next game we'll have money so we can visit the merchant, or Rorden will. We can visit the merchant, so we gotta draw some cards to see what's available, but we might be able to draw some armor and stuff, which would help. So I'm looking forward to seeing where this quest goes. I'm also looking forward to seeing where the other modules eventually go. So I hope you guys had fun at home. If you want to see more of this, please let us know. It is definitely for the our subscribers who watch the Hero Quest We do like this one as a comparison. It does feel it's a nice one to play remotely because it plays only on these 3 cards. So it's a great one to do kind of a setup of ours where you do it remotely with friends. And so if you want to see more, let us know. If you have any questions about it, let us know. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you at the next one.
All right,